All right, everyone, welcome to break. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I believe we'll start with announcements, and I think the first one is Nora Butler.
Great. Hi guys. So the environmental science class would like to wish everyone a happy Earth Day. And Wednesday will be the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, so try to consider some positive things that distance learning is doing for the environment. And that's pretty much all. Just like be mindful of the world around you and be grateful that you're in it. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Nora. All right, next up we have Kate Popke.
Okay, good morning. I just wanted to quickly announce that Courtney, Angela, Kevin, and I are leading a social media campaign called Promote the Vote. It's a countywide competition between schools that's meant to encourage our generation to vote. 18 to 24-year-olds have the lowest voter participation rates in the nation, and we feel like it's well overdue for that to change.
So the competition starts today. So more information to come your way. If you guys have any questions personally, you can reach out to one of the four of us and we can give you that more information. But it's going to be going on for more than a week or so. So just be on the lookout for more information and it will be coming your way. Thank you so much.
All right, and next we have Mr. Key.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to share some dates with you. I'll also send this to your York email so you don't have to remember these. But I wanted to say that our final day of regular virtual classes is going to be May 8th. Spring assessments, and we're calling them assessments rather than finals, and we'll talk more about that with you later, are scheduled for May 11th through the 22nd, with makeup then likely the week after that or the second week after that. We still have to decide that. Virtual awards ceremony is scheduled for May 21st at 12:30 p.m. The virtual senior celebratory reception is scheduled right after that at 2:30 p.m. And the virtual 8th grade recognition ceremony is scheduled for May 21st at 5:30 p.m. So I'll send you an email with all these dates so you have them, but I just wanted to let you know now. So thanks.
All right, and then next we have Mr. Raymond and Mr. Partlow.
Aloha, everybody. I hope that you had a fabulous weekend. Mr. Partlow and I wanted to just share a quick communication with you. You may know that Mr. Partlow and I share a few things in common. For example, we have the same 3 letters in our first name with just a different first letter of our first name. We also share in common an appreciation for the power of the perfect schedule and the importance of meeting with students one-on-one to discuss your course planning. As of this week, we appreciate all of the students who have submitted your course requests for next year. There are some of you who still would like to meet with us. And this week, we'd like to invite you to meet with Mr. Partlow and to finalize those course plans for next year. So Mr. Partlow has a few words about that.
Hi, folks. I'm happy to meet with you to talk about your schedule for next year and maybe for the rest of your time at York School, so we can talk about next year and years beyond, and how you're meeting graduation requirements and entrance requirements for colleges. And to set up an appointment with me, just shoot me an email and we'll coordinate a time that works best for you. I continue to work from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. So I look forward to hearing from you.
And just the last part of that reminder is we'd like to have all course requests submitted in academic records by this Friday. That data set helps us start to plan the master schedule so that we can build the perfect schedule for each and every one of you for next year. So thank you for your engagement in that process.
All right. If anyone has any announcements they forgot to put in the form, can they put something in chat really quickly while they try and unmute themselves? I'll give that a little bit of time. And then if there is no one, we have our sophomore speech next, which is Tommy.
In a society which provides most of material needs but also makes people more likely to be lost in the pursuit of fame and fortune, I realize that there's something I've been overlooking that is more concrete and valuable to me as a person, instead of being remote and void. Just imagine when you need help, the thing that supports and encourages you to overcome the difficulties. It is fragile, yet durable. Friendship. Friendship is like a tree. Its germination is random and inconspicuous. Even for the most insightful person, it still requires luck to find such priceless treasure. Cultivation needs to be meticulous. Even the most slightest wind might strangle it in its infantile stage. However, as the time elapses, the efforts will pay off and it will thrive. Its trunks will be no longer feeble but robust, and its foliage on its ramified branches will be so lush that no matter it's in a sweltering summer day or in the midst of a treacherous storm, it can serve as either an asylum or a recess. Also, it is crucial to recognize the duality of friendship. A genuine friendship will be mutually beneficial and probably last for lifelong, whereas a fake friendship will be detrimental and heartbreaking. Therefore, the ability to discern truth from falsity plays an imperative role in friendship. I, myself, also have a genuine friendship. I have a friend who I have known since we were in kindergarten. We not only both had a passion for collecting models of cartoon characters, but also we were mild and introverted kids. Chances of having the same hobbies might make us friends in the first place, but it was his virtue that sustained and facilitated our friendship. He had empathy and respect for others. My parents separated when I was 8, and one day, and the sense of insecurity made me unhappy all days. And one day, I quarreled with my parent in the morning, and the night before, I invited him to come. I was crying when he arrived. He knew I was sad, so he started to tell me jokes, although he made me unable to laugh while crying. I felt much better, and he never made fun of me with my sad experience. And this experience substantially motivated me to never forsake our friendship. Even though we studied in different middle and high school, and we lived far apart, the temporary time we share with each other only fortifies our friendship instead of estranging us. Once I worried whether the situation might change after I study abroad, but my concerns turned out to be unnecessary. Last summer vacation, we met again, and we were just as close as we used to be. We recollected the happy memories in our childhood through albums of photos. Only constant maintenance will make a year operate well, and the friendship is the same. Meanwhile, the virtues are the key to consolidate the friendship. In our life, we might have several friendships. Whether one may or may not last depends greatly on the three cornerstones of friendship: persistence, virtues, and little luck. In that way, I believe one may achieve a durable, beneficial, and unparalleled friendship. Thank you.
All right. Awesome sophomore speech once again. And I believe that's it. I just want to say, since this is my last school break before initiations, thank you guys. It's been a pleasure being your president and break leader. And yeah, all right, go to class.